Hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome back to my channel. And we are here today to work on the envelope and packaging journal. And I'm also using mostly this paper pad. It's Park Lane, the heirloom pack. I got it from Hobby Lobby, I believe, and maybe Joann's. Now I can't really remember now that I think about it. Isn't Park Lane Joann's? I don't know. Anyway, one of the two. Our stores are around the corner from each other, so it's pretty fun to be able to go to both. Now, if they just put in a Michael's, it could be like a whole day. Wow, wouldn't that be fun? Anyway, it's one of the two. I'm using this pad because it was like 50% off, and it was cheap. You know, they can get awful expensive, and I think it was like $29.99 regularly. So you get them half price and you get, gosh, 180 sheets. You can't go wrong if you want something that looks kind of vintage and just got some beautiful colors in it. I love that one. Anyway, so I am also using ephemera from the 49 Market. It comes in like these kind of packaging. And this is the packaging that I've used to make a lot of this outer part of this journal. Or this might just be an ephemera holder. So hold that thought. Because you know me. She's the overstuffer, and I overstuffed again. And so, anyway, this may become just a small travel ephemera folder maybe with journaling spots in it. So like here's a small journaling spot. It's only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 half pages, which would be 16 writing pages plus these, so 18 writing pages. So anyway, here's some more 49 Market packaging. Isn't that beautiful? I wish it wasn't so glossy. Otherwise I'd just use it and cover the back, but we're going to cover it so that we can slip it in here as a writing spot. So let me get out some coffee dyed paper. Let's see, is that going to fit it? Not that way, it won't. It would this way. Let's go this way, because really we just want mostly a journaling spot, so I'm going to rather cover it like a book. So let's glue this down, and I have filled my 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac, whatever you got. I have filled my bottle to the top, so it is coming out nice and easy. Now, because this is a coffee dyed paper, and I just spilled glue on it, which I didn't really want to do, we're going to push it down just a little bit, and hopefully that way we won't get a lot of bleed through on our paper. A lot of times the glues will bring away from the coffee dye, and you'll get a kind of a bleed through or fading effect on your coffee dye. So that's why I pushed the glue down a little bit, rubbed it down just slightly. Let's see what happened. Yep, that'll be fine. That had a crease in it because it was one of the papers that I always use to show what I'm doing. So, big scissors, please. Thank you. There's nobody there. I just thanked myself. It's Be Polite to Yourself week. Treat yourself with respect. Always. So I'm just kind of cutting those in, but I don't want to cut them right up to the corner. Leave some space there so you can fold it under a little bit. And then hopefully the corners will match up properly. I'm just going to bend that over just to start working the paper a little bit. Stretch that paper. So anyway, I'm still a busy girl. Today I was out weeding and I think I hurt my knee. But hopefully it stops hurting me because, you know, frankly, I'm not enjoying it at all. So, but yeah, no, I actually love working in my yard. Kind of push that corner in there. I don't think I have it in there enough. I didn't cut it quite close enough. The reason I'm doing it right now is because the glue is still nice and wet. I always do the long sides first, and then I come back and do the short sides. So all I'm doing is bringing in that little bitty corner there. Just a little bit. So that it makes a nice fold over. Not perfect. That's okay. We're not in for perfection with these journals. We're just in for the beauty of the vintage and stuff like that. So, you know, that's one of the reasons I stopped doing mini albums, was because they often needed to be very, very perfect. And I needed to get away from perfect. Not because I can't do it. It's because it was too, I don't know, too confining maybe? Would that work? Yeah, I think that's something that works for it. Excuse me, my throat has a frog in it today. I must have picked it up outside. Ooh, what if a real frog jumped out of my mouth? Wouldn't that be gross? Whew, that would be gross. I want to use that one. You know, I had all kinds of paper out here and I cleaned up because I was doing another project. And now I don't know what I did with that stack of paper that was here, but I know I had one. I thought I threw it right over there, but who knows? Okay, we need something that'll give us a little bit of difference. So we have a nice writing place back here. Now let's put a nice piece of this on here. It'll look like we have some lace on it. Find my pencil. Where's my pencil? Right there. And right about there, I guess. Oh, okay. I found it. I always forget. Let's see now, where was that line? I think this will look nice. Right here. And let's take this and give it some vintage look. Just a little bit. You can go over the whole thing if you like. I don't think I will. I think I'll just go around the edge. If you're going to go over the whole thing, though, the best way to do it is to put it down and to rub into it like this. And then it'll bring the color into it. Especially if you have a glass mat, it works really, really well that way. That was a Tim Holtz suggestion. So I can't claim it, but it was a good suggestion. Okay, so we're going to glue that on there, just like that. And because this is a glossy surface, I am still using my 3-in-1 or my Fabri-Tac. Don't get on there. No, no, no. It dries pretty quick, so you do start getting some drying from it. So we may have to go around with the with the art glitter glue and get the edges a little better. I am so sorry, I have to clear in my throat. I think it's probably because I've been outside and it seems that the crazy plants are bothering me this year. What's the matter with those plants? Don't they know that I just love being outside? There, look at that beautiful journal card. Isn't that nice? Okay, I'm going to grab my Well-Tell punch and I'm going to use this piece just like that. Save that. We might get another one out of it. And I am going to fold it over. And then I'm going to go around it with my ink. And this paper, like I said, is a lot cheaper. It's a lot thinner. So you do get some bending in it, but you know what? It creates these really neat old fold effects. And I love that. Okay. So, I think we want this to kind of go opposite. And we just want that to go on right about there. Oops, Fabri-Tac moves until it starts drying. Okay. So there we go. Now we have a beautiful piece of, boy, too bad that doesn't fit there, huh? It would have looked nice. Now we have a beautiful journaling tag, which is just what we need in here. Oops, let's go this way. There, just like that. Isn't that nice? But I think we'll pull it out and let it dry, because otherwise we could have a problem. Okay, now I was going to put that journal in here, but if I'm going to put it in here, I think it's going to have to be smaller, because see what happens? So it just really doesn't work. So I think that this is going to have to be a place for another journaling card. Now it just so happens that I have this piece of paper that came in the Epson printer paper, and it's just a more solid, soft fold cardstock type. It's plain on one side and plain on the other. So we're going to use that this time. And I don't know what I keep doing with my pencils, so I'm going to grab another one. And I think we'll do it right here. We'll cut that. So we'll still have a lot of places to journal in here, but it'll be maybe more of a traveling ephemera holder or something. I don't really know, but it would be kind of cool, you know, if you're going to the coast for the weekend, take it with you, and really, you know, be a good deal. Okay, so now we have that in there. Do we want the same here, or do we want something different? This is kind of nice inside the pockets, isn't it? In where the window pockets. Don't know, let me think about that for 1 second. And while we're thinking about that, I'll grab another piece of paper. And basically we're going to do the same thing over again. We're going to put this on here. I think maybe this time I'll just put it right up to the edge, because I want a corner around these, and so there's no sense in trying to get a nice, a super nice fold on it, since we're going to cut it off anyway. There we go. Now, if we wanted to journal on both sides, we could put paper on both sides, and then we could just trim it with something, you know. But we can put it on the back and put something nice on the front, and perhaps it'll be like a place that kind of suggests, gives you an idea of what you want to journal about or something. Okay. Now that is just a oh, come here. Noisy paper time. This is just a kind of a cardboardy stuff. So I think we can get away with using our stick glue. And I'm using Scotch Create glue stick. It's a multi-purpose, photo safe. Apply at least 2 strokes. It bonds quickly. It's non-toxic. So it works great. I love it. I do tend to look for it to get glossy. And that's why I always go back and forth so many times. And squish around in circles and stuff like that. I love this glue stick. It's fantastic. But that's why I'm pretty heavy-handed with it. And I think with all stick glues, no matter which one you use, you're going to have to be a little heavy-handed with it. And that is what gives it its stickability. Okay. Should have just I should have just done this as one full sheet to start with and then cut it down, but you know, I had to do it the hard way. Why not? Why not, she says. There it is. Oh, we're having nice weather this week and weekend. It's the holiday weekend, and I still have to go to the cemetery and put flowers out. And haven't done that. Yeah, a little harder to do now with my mama being up there and my dad and my aunt and my auntie tree. So it's just a little harder. So it takes me a little more time to get up there because sometimes I drag my feet a little bit because I miss them and you know, all that kind of stuff. Oh, maybe we'll use that. Because we could actually put some more ephemeral with it if we did it. So if we use this side, you could still journal on it. If we use this side, you could write in that little box if you wanted. Okay, we'll surprise ourselves. Hopefully I don't glue it. Well, it wouldn't matter if I glued it on upside down at this point because the background paper is solid. Look at my fingertips leaving yellow from the ink. Okay. Ooh, sticky. These are flour sack towels. I buy them at Walmart in batches of 10, I think it is. And I use them until they're no longer usable. And then I keep washing them until they're no longer washable. And then they have to go to the trash eventually. I know everybody hates to say that word, but you know, the truth is no matter what we do, we're going to make some trash. So it's just the way it is. But I try to make as little trash as possible. I recycle all my unused paper. I wish they would take paper shredded, but they don't. Now what is that? It's all shredded. All they have to do is run it through their machines or whatever they're doing. So I don't know. Don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. So glue cap. Not there. Oh, There it is. It does dry out kind of quickly, so you do want to cover it. That's a nice journaling card. That feels good. On both sides. I think I need to trim that down right there a little bit though. Hope it'll trim while it's still a little damp. If not, eek. Eek, she says, eek. I pressed firmly. I think that did it. Yeah, that's okay. Now, probably can't see all that, but there's so much in there, it's coming out the holes. So I'm going to just tap that down here in my garbage can. Oh no, oh, I didn't. Thought I lost part of it. Oh my, look at all that in there. Can you see all that? Sometimes we should clean out our tools, I guess. Here's my awl. These awls come in mighty handy for many things. There. Perfect. I hope it's perfect. This time I want it perfect because I want it to cut well. I'm going to use a 1/2 rounder. Even if it just makes a mark, I'm happy with that because then I can at least trim it around that mark. Perfect, look at that. That's a great journaling card. Whoops, that's a great journaling card. So let's put that in here. So we have a little journaling card over here. In here we have a little journaling booklet. What do we need in here? Oh, this is the journaling area. So we don't need anything in here because this is all for journaling. I feel like I should use some, well, I'll do that later. I think I need to use some like StazOn ink here to go around this. And these are the little packages that eyelets come in from, whatever that is. We Are Memory Keepers. Okay, so that's done. That is done. We got to flip this around so that the bird can be seen. A little bit, anyway. Okay, we have a tag for there. That should be dry now. Let's put that in. Let's go back here where our tab is, where our thumb hole is, so we can see what we're up to. There we go. Over here we have a little 49 market. Same in here. It's a 49 market. I just used the paper. It's a nice cardstock. You can hear it. It's just about roses or berries or something. And it came with this edging like that. So I just inked it up. These are the 49 and Market frames. I use them to make pockets. Here we have 49 and Market tag, or, you know, book thing. Book checkout, I guess it is. And this here is just paper out of the paper pad. And it had a row of postcards on it, so I just cut it. And I'm using that as a writing spot for you. So you can see it's just a very small, it'll be kind of a small but big journal. Does that make sense? Small yet big. And the back will just be the white. Just need to ink it up a little bit. The nice thing about a journal like this is it allows you to decorate things up too, and to put your own little whatever, put your own curve on the whole thing. So anyway, this just goes like this and this and this. See? Just a nice little fold up, and we'll put it in here. We'll come back and put a little charm on here. I don't have one out right this second, but that gets a charm. Here's another 49 and Market. Now we're on the other half of this book. This is one half, and we put it together. Here's our little seam. Let's see. This, and that. I think is how I had it. I don't know. This book may be too... You know what might be? I'll bet it's this. This is too thick and too bulky in the center. We may have to change that. Because if I put it in this way, it lays down a lot better. It just... We might have to put something fancy there, I guess. Okay. Anyway, let's not worry about it right now. And in here I have just another 49 and Market. This is the same thing that's on this journaling card back here. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay, so that brings us to here. We have another place for a journaling card. And so let's go through our 49 and Market packet. See what we have that is in the yellow category, or green maybe. We have another one of these big tags. Why are you not going in? Because you're partially glued down. Okay. So we could just put one of those in there. And it gives for a very nice journaling spot. Looks nice, doesn't it? So we'll go around that. You can hear that it's like a cardstock. The wild honey would have been a nice color to use around that. So there is that. Now let's go to this one. Now that is too short, so we need to make another long one out of, I had one. I know I did. Well, there's that. Oh, here it is. This one. But this one looks like it's maybe not wide enough. We need a little wider, don't we? So, we could use that, or we could use this. Okay. Oops, got caught up on it there, didn't I? That is so pretty. I just hate to cover it. Maybe we won't this time. Maybe we'll leave it. Maybe we'll cover the back. Isn't that pretty? It's glossy, but you couldn't write on it because it's so glossy. Your ink would kind of melty away. So I guess we'll cover it. Normally I would throw my packaging away, but I'm starting to collect it, but I don't over collect it. I do have to say that. Like I said earlier, I don't have a problem with recycling it. But in the meantime, oh, I wish it could go that way. I'd have to put something else on the top. Guess we're going this way. That's dry already, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, we have about 13 minutes. It's greasy. I think we'll just go around the edge. We'll put it right to the sides here. This one is very gluey. Okay. Oh, I should have put that on the other side. It'll be a little harder to write on that side. Long scissors. I don't know how they get way over there or way over there. I don't know if I'm setting them there or if you're just watching me toss things left and right. What is she doing with that? Throwing her scissors? Oh my gosh. My scissors are a little bit glue gunked, so they don't want to cut right along the edge right now. That's okay, we'll make it work. Okay. Now we need to put glue on this side, and let's use our lace again. Yes, we're going to put it down on that corner. Oh boy, I sure got tired weeding today. Of course, when the dog is bouncing around and bringing her big orange ball and saying, throw it, 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 throw it. You're like, oh gosh, I can't toss it one more time. So you're getting twice the workout, jumping up and throwing that ball, and then getting back down on the ground. And by the time you get your knees settled on the ground without getting them on a rock or anything, here she comes. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. Okay. Try to wear her out, you know. But can you guess who's getting wore out? Of course, it doesn't help that I was crawling under tables yesterday at the genealogy center, hooking up plugging things into the, whatever you call those, electrical things. Can't think of it right now, sorry. I have to forgive my brain. But yeah, whew, a lot of work. Okay, now let's cut that off. I'll cut a little slower this time so that I can maybe cut all the way around it without got caught up there. I think it's a little gluey. What do you think? Anyway, got a lot done yesterday. Got a lot done this morning. Did you see Carol's video where her cabin is up in the mountains there? Wow, so pretty. I always wanted a house at the ocean. Now they're just too expensive. We should have bought one 10, 15 years ago. But too expensive now, my friend. So hopefully this will stay glued to that glossy paper. I'm crossing my fingers that it will. If not, then we'll have to come up with something different. Nope, not that. How about this one? Of course, if I use the same, it might look like we have... Oh, I don't think there's enough space on there. Might be. Look at that. There was. It would be the same thing. It might look like a little bit of lace or something sticking out of the top. Okay. Glue. No, not glue. ink. Ink is what I want to say. There's that. Oh, I want to do this. I'm going to use a 1/2 inch Wear Memory Keepers corner chomper. If you want this to make a nice cut, don't shove it in there hard. Just push it in and hold it down against this piece right here, and it actually, you get a nice corner that way out of it. Oh boy, around the corners we go. It's like a horse race. The time is almost up. Hurry, Angela, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And she won. She made it around the track. This one is open, so I'm going to use it. The Fabri-Tac. Plus, it's a nice full one, so it's quite ready to use. Doesn't matter what's top and what's bottom on this. But it will show if it's not lined, if it's not centered. So I'm going to center it just a little bit here. I have a thread that is attached to everything. And let's get that little bit that shows. Oh, and that one too. Take that little bit that shows. Cool. Let's see how it looks in there. Right here. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that looks nice. If you wanted, you could sew on this card under there, in there, and along its lines that are... Oh, it was too wet. It came off. It was still too wet to mess around with. Okay, we better let it dry. And then if it won't stay, I'll put a thicker one on it. Yeah, I might have to put a little thicker one on it. Or I might have to cut the card down just a little bit and re-corner chomp it and then put it in. Okay, so there's that. Now we have this little pocket. 49 in Market. Where are you? Haven't really been using those colors, so I'm kind of looking for something maybe a little green. Ooh, here's another one of these. That's a green money thing that's like under there. Oh, it won't fit. We have to tear it. We have to make it fit. Okay, so what I've been doing to make them fit is using this tearing ruler. And I've been leaving as much of the edge as I want. Sometimes I'm leaving them pretty raggedy, and sometimes I'm trimming them up not so raggedy. Got glue on my fingers, so I got a piece of paper stock. Doesn't that look elegant? Okay, so we'll just slip that in there. There we go. Get that piece of paper off of me. This tag is bothering me. I put it on there and then I did not like it. No, I don't like that either. Let's just glue this ticket here over it. I think that would look nicer. It won't be a holder or anything, but I think that will look better. Oh, that is 50 minutes, my friends. Our time is up. Let me get around this. And we're just going to glue it down completely. Just like this. Hi, Luigi. How are you? Are you here to harass me and chew on things? He loves to chew on everything. Had to put my serger away because, you know, all the bobbins on it. He thought that was fun. He loves it. He thinks it's made for him. He thinks it's the Luigi machine. Okay, so when we come back, we have to put a big journaling card in here. And we need something back here. We won't use one of these back here since we have it here. So we need to put something in here. And then we need to put something in here. Might have to put a little decoration out here or something. I don't know yet. This is the one I wonder about. Does it need something to look at? Because we have something to look at on every page. So that's a thought to think about. And then we have this part to do. We need to put ephemera in here. And then we have a journaling spot here for a big journaling card. And here. And here. Oh, I guess it's right there. You know what I did? I was going to leave it open on the other side. We may have to cut this down a little bit and open it up. Or cut it this way in a V. We might do that. Then we have to put a little piece of ephemera here. And then a card in here, and another little pocket, center pocket. So we are almost done, everybody. And then our ephemera pocket, you know what? Where's that little journaling book? What do I do with it? Crossing my fingers. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Our journaling book will go in there. Yay! Luigi, what you chewing on? Okay, so our little thing will go right in there. That's great. And then we have to decorate the front. We're almost done, everybody. Yay! Okay, I'll see you tomorrow and we'll work another day on this. We'll get there. Bye. Love you guys.